The greatest battle, conquering yourself. The greatest battle you will ever face is not against an enemy outside of you, but against a monster lurking within your own mind, a weak, lazy, fearful, and undisciplined version of yourself. This is not just a struggle. It is a fight to the death between who you are now and who you are destined to become. The ancient Stoics understood this war well. They called the battle for self-mastery, the fight against self-deception, the art of taming your own mind. Every day, two versions of you wake up. One seeks ease, avoids challenges, and makes excuses to delay. The other is a steadfast warrior, hungry for greatness, acting despite fear. Today, you must choose which one survives. If you don't destroy the weak version, it will drag you into the abyss of mediocrity, chaining you to self-made fears, destructive habits, and limits you impose on yourself. This is a philosophy of defiance. You were not born to be ruled by emotions, to bow to temptation, or to crumble under weakness. You are here to rise above them, to forge a mind of steel, an unbreakable soul, and a character so resolute that nothing can shake it. The Stoics believe strength doesn't come from comfort, but from adversity, relentless discipline, and unflinching self-confrontation. If you're ready to step onto this path, start now. The death of excuses. The weak version of you thrives on excuses. I'll do it later. I'm tired today. This is too hard. These words are poison, a blade that slowly severs your ambition and discipline. Every time you utter them, you nurture the worst part of yourself, the part that keeps you stagnant forever. Excuses are the invisible chains that trap people in mediocrity. They're easy to embrace because they offer comfort, but that comfort is an illusion leading to regret. The Stoics had no tolerance for this. Epictetus said, "Nothing belongs to you but your mind. Master it, and you will be invincible." Strength isn't built from ease, but from a moment you resist temptation, reject the easy path, and rise to act. Excuses are the lies of the weak, deceptive whispers convincing you that delay is acceptable. But every day you wait, they tighten their grip, strangling your dreams until nothing remains. To kill the weak self, you must become merciless toward excuses. Don't argue with laziness. Crush it with action. When you want to say, "I don't feel like it," force yourself to do the opposite. Run when you want to rest. Work when you want to stop. Stand when you want to lie down. Action is the antidote to excuses. Train your mind to obey you like a warrior follows orders, no matter how you feel. Each time you overcome the lure of an excuse, you build a stronger version of yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. There's only now, and the strong act in this very moment. Discipline over desire. The biggest lie you tell yourself is that you need to feel ready to act. The weak version of you waits for desire, for that fleeting spark of motivation, as if it's a sign from above. But desire is fickle. It comes and goes, abandoning you when you need it most. The strong version of you doesn't wait for feelings. It moves on pure discipline. It knows that action doesn't spring from inspiration. Inspiration springs from action. Seneca said, "It's not because things are difficult that we don't dare. It's because we don't dare that things remain difficult." The warrior within you doesn't ask if today is a good day to fight. He fights because it's what must be done. Desire whispers excuses, tempting you to rest, to delay, to bask in comfort. Discipline silences that whisper with command. Move now. The weak man is a slave to his moods, acting only when the stars align. The strong man creates his own stars, forging progress through habits, relentless effort, and a will that bends neither to fatigue nor doubt. Stop chasing the wind of motivation. It's a phantom that fades when you reach for it. Build a fortress of habits instead, a system so unshakable that your actions become automatic, your resolve unbreakable. The disciplined mind doesn't negotiate with laziness or wait for energy. It acts because that's who you are. Every time you push past the urge to quit, You prove you're not a prisoner of your whims. You're the master of your fate. Set a non-negotiable rule. Wake early. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. And follow without question. Let discipline be your sword, slicing through the lies of desire. The forge of adversity. Weakness thrives in comfort, growing fat on ease and pleasure, while strength is born in the flames of adversity. The weak man flees from pain, dodging every challenge, believing life should be soft and gentle. But the strong man steps into fire, knowing that hardship is the anvil on which his soul is hammered into something unbreakable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle is a teacher, every wound a lesson, every burden a chance to rise. The weak self begs for rest when the load gets heavy. It whines, it collapses, it surrenders. The strong self lifts the weight and carries on, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Adversity isn't your enemy. It's your ally, stripping away the softness that keeps you small, forging you into a weapon of will. Don't fear the ache of effort or the sting of failure. Embrace them, for they are the sparks that ignite your transformation. The man who avoids hardship stays fragile, a hollow shell waiting to crack under life's inevitable blows. But the man who seeks it, who dares to wrestle with discomfort daily, becomes a fortress, unyielding, unshaken, unstoppable. Choose the hard path. Push your body beyond its limits. Test your mind against doubt. Face the fear's whispering retreat. Each time you endure, you kill a piece of the weak self, replacing it with a steel resolve no storm can shatter. Life won't spare you its trials. It will strike when you least expect it. Prepare now in the forge of voluntary adversity. So when the real battles come, you stand tall as a victor, not a victim, mastering your emotions. The weak man is a slave to his emotions, ruled by anger, paralyzed by fear, led by anxiety. He lives in a whirlwind of moods, reacting impulsively, handing his power over to external circumstances. But the strong man rules his emotions with an iron grip. He doesn't suppress or ignore them, but governs them with reason and discipline. He knows emotions are natural, but not to be blindly obeyed. Unchecked, they cloud judgment, leading to destructive choices and lasting regret. A moment of uncontrolled anger can ruin a lifetime of respect. A decision made in fear can cage you for years. The strong man doesn't let emotions steer him astray. He acknowledges them, assesses them, and decides with logic, not impulse. He trains himself to stay calm amid chaos, understanding that true strength comes from mastering himself first. The weak self reacts instantly, speaking words it later regrets, making choices that lead to self-destruction. The strong self pauses, reflects, and acts with purpose. He is the master of his mind, not its slave. He stands firm in storms that would break lesser men. Strength isn't the absence of emotion. It's the ability to harness it without being bound by it. When anger rises, he asks, "Is this justified? Is this useful?" If not, he doesn't let it lead. When fear knocks, he challenges it, demanding proof. Control your emotions, or they will control you. Master yourself, or the world will master you. You're either the commander of your mind or its prisoner. Choose strength. Conclusion: the path to greatness. This war isn't for the faint-hearted. It demands you strip away self-pity, self-deception, and the illusion that you have endless time to waste. You're here to build a mind of steel, an unyielding soul, and a character nothing can shake. This path isn't easy, but it's the only one to greatness. Every step you take, from slaying excuses, forging discipline over desire, embracing adversity, to mastering emotions, is a hammer strike shaping the real you. Rise today, wield the sword discipline, step into the forge of adversity, and declare war on the weak self within. Victory doesn't lie in defeating others, but in conquering yourself. You are the warrior of your own mind. Fight and become who you were destined to be.